Hello and welcome. This is week 2 of the It Leaguered from Outer Space, our fall invitational, as it were. Again, this is week 2. I am Solario Rex, and I am in the broadcast booth today with Sir Links-a-Lot. How's it going, my man?
It's going pretty well. How about yourself?
Oh, it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We've got some runners up here. Week 2 brings a unique challenge, much like the rest of our weeks. This week is the Proc Gen Overworld. One item, one flag here that I don't think many of our audience may have played with as much as some of the other flags. This one I think is a unique one. I personally find this one to be a little in left field, but love it for the unique races that we can see here.
Yeah, it definitely kind of changes it. You realize how much you're using like muscle memory and just the map. You know where it is, how fast that lets you go. When you throw everything somewhere else and you have no idea where the map is, other than using the lovely little spell that the brooms give you, that we usually never see at all in the regular rando without proc gen. But yeah, you got to figure out where everything is now, literally. Kind of like entrance shuffle, but in this case, the entire world shuffled instead.
Entrance shuffle, but all of the land is different. And the water. We can't forget about the water. So you'll notice that all of our races are going to be starting with one light warrior here. Another unique flag that is brought up to us this week is the tavern recruitment mode. So you're going to start with one light warrior, and in each pub or life location in our cities, you're going to find or have the ability to hire one additional light warrior, or one class of light warrior, that is. Looks like we have Thief, Fighter, and Ailes got his map up instead of his light warriors. So we're gonna have to see what's going on here. We do know from the initial look at this that the Fighter does have the legendary weapons and additional vitality as in his blursings. Not quite sure. I don't remember what the malice was, but oof, those are some pretty good bonuses.
Malice for fighter was -10 agility, so not huge.
All right, so he's not running away. Ooh, and away we go! Heading right into the tavern on Aile's side. I didn't see what it was. Ooh, looks like Ale started with a red mage.
It was a fighter, so almost kind of consider, like, if you started with a fighter, be like, you know what, let me swap this to something else. I can just pick up my fighter there.
Yeah, quick reset.
Yeah.
Might be in order.
Ale does pick up the fighter. Let's see if anybody else decides to. Looks like Sonny's grabbing one.
Okay, so we got just about everyone grabbing that initial fighter. Again, great bonuses on that fighter. I can't imagine why they wouldn't. Ooh, look at all that desert right outside Conaria Castle. So looks like our racers are finally off to the races. See, Aile's doing the king check right away. It looks like Sonny's doing the same thing. Picking up the crystal there. I really like that initial check. Trying to figure out what the king is initially, get that bonus or get that key item potentially right off the bat. A little more knowledge in your pocket. We do find the dwarf cave really close to Corneria here. So again, we're going to be all over the map here. We have no idea what's going to be close, what's going to be far, and what we're going to be seeking. Ooh, all right. We got Crescent Lake here. Another key item up for grabs.
Yeah, we'll see what it is. Haven't seen anything. Got our pro rings here at least. Rolled -1, but you don't really take them for the defense. You want that death protection.
Absolutely. All right. What do the Circle of Old Men have for us today? Oh, a canoe! Oh, man. So many of these seeds that I've rolled, I've had to hunt the canoe for ages. The canoe is a huge block for me, I guess personally, and many of the times I've played these seeds. So I would be stoked to get an early canoe. Really opens up your ability to walk across the continent. And you'll notice we have our little map in the middle here. We have a quick screenshot of the map for this season. Looks like that is one gigantic continent in the middle. Now, the only thing that's blocking our runners from covering the majority of it is going to be those mountain ranges. But the rivers and lakes are no longer going to be an issue for our runners here with that canoe, that is. Quick Garland fight here. We've got Sorbius and Sonny and Bill all taking on Garland there. Garland's attempting to knock him down, but looks like he's the one taking the knock-in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, moving right along. Ensure that you talk to Princess Sarah. She is going to go back to Conaria Castle. My personal bane, I often forget that the princess goes back to the castle. But, you know, that's, you know, a personal problem, I guess. We're going to find out what's in the rest of these chests on the left-hand side of the Temple of Fiends here. Looks like that was a Harm 2 caster item. We got a little bit of gold, and looks like some sort of item. Didn't really catch what that last item was, but...
It was a falchion. So.
I'm sorry?
It was a falchion, just regular dinky sword, so...
Alright, something to swing. You need a stick to deal out those beatings, right?
Yeah.
We do have Ale pretty deep now into Marsh Cave. We'll have to see what he's able to pull out there. Alright, we've got Sorbius also following you here on into our Marsh Cave area. Those gargoyles can cause some issues. We don't have any traversal magic right now, right? So without warp or exit, it can be a bit of a pain to get back out of Marsh Cave. So we'll have to see what's going on here.
Yeah,
one of the big
plays
plays
you have like the 2 party members depending on what's down here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a little bit of CC thrown onto your light warriors, and it goes a long way to, you know, halting your run, as it were. One of the flags that we haven't talked about much yet is the fact that item saving, there's no saving on the overworld. So that flag has been disabled for this particular week's set of flags. So our runners won't be able to use a tent, won't be able to use a cabin, won't be able to use a house to save on the overworld. So the only locations that our runners are going to be saving are, you know, the the towns themselves. So there may be some muscle memory that comes into play. I know the runners were taking bets in the race room before this as to whether or not they were going to be the ones to accidentally reset themselves out of progress, because I know I personally use save items. I abuse the hell out of them. So looks like we haven't had any save mistakes quite yet, but it could happen here. Something to watch out for this whole week.
Hey, you don't think about it too much because, you know, encounter manipulation, all of that. And it's like, you're not doing that now. You're running.
Yep. All right, nothing fun in Marsh, really. Looks like we, did Ale get bounced out? It looks like he may have been bounced out. He's going back in for another ride. We've got Sorbius making good use of that harm helmet that he picked up. Trying to take out the undead pack that he's seeing here. Those raids.
I mean, it's definitely the best idea. You've got the solo fighter. It's not going to be able to run that well.
Particularly with that agility malice that he had.
Yep.
That's going to cause him some issues in terms of order of operations. All right, so now we have Jesus the Frog hitting up the Marsh Cave as well. So looks like we've got all of our runners at least attempting Marsh Cave dives right now. Looks like everyone's kind of locked onto Marsh Cave as the location for progression. Have we found out what the item is yet down there?
No, we just did, so it's a bottle.
Here we go, bottle. Beautiful. So with that bottle, we're going to need to access Gaia, and we have not seen Gaia yet. I think Gaia is locked to an island, or you need some way to get there. Right? Am I right in that? Maybe I'm wrong.
I believe so, and we do have some more new checks here on Jesus' side. We get to turn in that crystal for... Alright, we shuffled the world, but apparently some of the items are still vanilla.
I was going to say, that's one vanilla tasting herb.
Yeah, we have the vanilla herb from Matoya. We also found a saberbonk inside Matoya's cave, as well as that looks like the desert where you need to bring the floater to get your airship.
Yep, so the world really opening up for our runners here. That saberbonk, so good. You'll notice on Ale's screen right now, who is in the waterfall, we do have the procedurally generated waterfall. So it's not going to be your standard loop through the waterfall. You're going to have to wander around a little bit, but looks like he gets bounced right out of there, back to Canary Castle. We do have on Sorbase's side, we're checking the bats to see what the final Temple of Fiends Revisited Fiends are going to look like. He checked a few of those bats. They give star ratings as to what the stats are on those final fiends. So,
let's see.
whew. All right, Sorbius making the jump back into Marsh Cave again. We do have, looks like Ale is picking up some items, picking up some stuff. Everybody's shopping. Ran into some walls. Going to use some of the gold that we've picked up to hopefully edge the odds in our favor.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. If you're gonna die, you're gonna lose half your gold anyway, so might as well spend it on something useful.
There we go. All right, so we've got Ale back in the waterfall. We've got, looks like Sani is about to discover the waterfall as well. We've got Jesus running over. He's going to get an item here out of the Titan's Cave. Titan's Cave is going to lead him directly to Sarda as well, so this is a 2-for-1 opportunity here. Looks like we're pulling out some experience and the TNT, which is great because we know exactly where the dwarves are. We've seen them. We've visited them. We said hello.
Hey, map
We
check.
may even say hooray.
Yeah, we'll see if we get to see the dwarves again, or if Jesus remembers where the dwarves is. That's part of Proc Gen. If you're not actually keeping track of the map, are you going to be able to remember everything? And we found Sarda's Cave, which we do have 2 duds, and Sarda's holding one of them with just little less than 1,800 gold.
Oh. We do have Sani. He looks like he found the ice cavern. May not quite have the resources to tackle that quite yet, so he's going to bounce on back to the... Looks like he's going to the waterfall. And we've got the cube. Oh, that's... Oof, just vanilla all over the place today, huh? The cube from the robot?
Like, did somebody randomize this? No? Maybe? There's Mirage Tower, so...
Just the map this time. The items did say.
Oh, okay.
No. Well, you know, sky. That's the play here, right?
Once you find the chime, yeah, sure. But yeah, we need that chime.
All right, we've got Sani wandering to undiscovered lands. He finds our bridge. Thanks, Entroper. Ooh, and we've got Jesus has wandered on up to, looks like that was Melmond, I think we saw. Provoca on Sani's side for another item. Looking in the pub, we've got Thieves, in case you wanted to pick up one of those.
Sorbius might really want that, because he's really trying to brute force Marsh with just that solo fighter. Making his way through well this time. We'll see if we can get to the incentive.
Alrighty then. We got the pirate fight going on. We've got some shop checks going on in Melman. We've got, looks like Ale is in the middle of a fight. We've got Sorbius still digging. Whew, these maps are a lot to keep track of, particularly this one with its huge the huge upper continent, or the huge main continent that we're on here. Ale has now discovered the ice cavern, so we're going to give that a run.
Alright, so we know where everything is other than a white mage now. Black mages were at Lefane, we have red mages in Elfland, so white mage is still missing. But we did get the slab.
Those pirates did deliver us a slab, so good to go on that front, I suppose. Turning in the herb, hopefully here in a second. Did Jesus pick up the herb? Yeah, he picked up the herb. He's got the herb.
Ooh, that's nice. White magic for level 4. Got life 2, Invis is white locked, but even better, we have Nuke.
Huzzah! Wow. Ooh, Nuke, Quadex, and Brack all available on top of life 2. It puts that red mage in a rough spot. Because personally, I'd like them all. Alrighty. So Sorbius finally grabbing his bottle there. He's got to feel a little salty about that. The bottle doesn't exactly feel like a good item to grab at this point in time. They have no access there. We do have Sawney. Looks like he discovered the castle.
Yeah, one of them. Ooh, the volcano.
Ordeal. He's got ordeals and the volcano. So no incentive items to be had in the volcano. Just there is the volcano's that treasure hoard that does have some nice a nice hoard of boxes in it, but not necessarily something he wants to check at this point in time. He skips out on ordeals, not going to take the ordeals gamble. We do have Ale continuing to dive Ice Cave, so really interested to see if anything comes out of that.
Oh, Earth Cave.
Ooh, we found the Earth Cave.
So as
Looks
far
like
as like
he's
locations,
gonna mark that on his map.
yeah, as far as locations, we just really need to kind of find Onrak, and then we kind of know where all the critical locations are. We just need the key items to go at that point.
Oh, you can have all of the pieces of the quilt, but putting all those squares together is really the tricky part.
Yep.
Alrighty, so we've got Jesus. He made it back to the dwarves. We're gonna find out what that TNT yields here. I think Jesus kind of has a distinct advantage at this point. He's the one that's got we've got the loot. Hey, required. For all of you out there, we are going to see a full Topher today. So no short Topher flag. It is the full Topher gamble. So you got to do all of the walking and all of the talking. Sawney picks up his mutton. That's got to be a Titan item, right? Titan food?
Yeah, that's a ruby.
Got it.
One of our fun flags.
I'm a big fan of the other minerals flag when it comes to that one. So I like getting, diamond, topaz.
Yeah, I am too. It's nice to have a good variety of rocks in your diamonds. So we don't want to be eating nothing but rubies. Need to keep balance.
A balanced, rocky gem diet for our Titan friend. All right. And we're going to find out what the herb turns into here. Or did we already know? Maybe we already know that.
I don't think we knew that because that was
a floater.
Which I think is just north of the desert as well. So yeah, I would say Jesus definitely has a distinct advantage now.
All right, so Sawney's just got his herb. So, and I believe
north.
Yeah, it's just north. Oh man, it's right there.
Yeah, it really is.
The king gave the crystal, which is right next to, which is not that far away. You can bounce up to Elfland Castle and bounce right back down and grab your floater. Man, if we were looking to optimize this seed.
Yeah, he's got the herb. I don't see any reason why he doesn't do this after checking Elfland. But Sonny's probably going to be really happy finding mage hairs. I think he's still short on mages.
Ooh, yeah. Good call. Good call out. All right, we got Jesus. He's going to be diving down. He's going to be picking up his bottle. He's actually going to have his airship, so he is going to be able to turn it in right away. So we may find out what that is pretty shortly here. Got some level 3 magic checks going on Sonnyrat's side. Ale is making progress in Ice Cavern, but runs into the metal slimes. Sorby is finding his Titan Trove item, which was the TNT. Oof, those slimes are mean, though, when you don't have fire magic on hand.
Yeah, fire or a nuke. I mean, he might purposely be just trying to, take a death to get back to Canaria at this point. Kind of one of those strategies like, hey, is it worth losing all my gold to, get back quickly? Typically, probably.
Fair. All right, we got Sorbius picking up that loot. He turned in that TNT. Did the run. Ran it back. Took that TNT. Got that loot. Trading in explosives for musical instruments. Ooh, we got Ale finding the ship now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so I'm guessing Adamant must have been what came out of ice, because that's the only or unless it came out of waterfall potentially. I don't know if Ale found. No, Robot had cube. That's right. So
yeah, Robot had cube.
So yeah, Ice would have had to been adamant. That's kind of not what you want to see for Ale because he's, he's probably going to be sailing around, whereas we're going to have Sonny and Jesus.
Yeah,
They're going to
yeah.
be
I
flying.
mean, he didn't make the crystal connection. So our incentive today, there is an extra, what is that, bingo bonus if you there's a special roll that happens before the seed, and it's the bracelets. What is that one called? What's the name of that? If you have a copper bracelet, a silver bracelet, and a gold bracelet at the end of the match, you get a bonus point for your team. Bling! Thank you, Phoenix in chat, throwing it out there for me. The bling-a-ling.
Yeah, so yeah, we see Ale sailing around. See, this is what I'm interested to see, because Sonny is the only one I believe with the slab still. He just went and translated it. I don't think he knows where Lefane is just yet.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen it yet. That's a good point. We have not seen Lefane yet, so we can get it translated. Oop, all right. Ale is going to make the rainbow connection here. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. He's got one part of the puzzle at least. He's got the herb now. He's just got to go north.
Yeah, I think he knows that it's right up there as well. We got Jesus picking up his slab. So he's been in the air for a hot minute now, so he should be able to make that slab connection as well. Let's see, we got some pro rings, a pro ring pickup on Ilmarkin's side out of Matoya's stash over there. He's gonna head. Oh, is he gonna see it? Oh, he sees Melman first. We got Sonny picking up his TNT.
Yep, and he'll maybe not.
Oof, nothing good armor-wise in in Melman there. I guess there's that steel armor plus 3, but
hey, steel armor, especially steel armor just in general, in vanilla before you get the goodies, like the flame armor and the ice armor. It's really good armor. It's expensive, but it's good.
True.
You're not evading, but you're probably not taking damage either.
All right. Ale is going to realize that he didn't have to do any of that stuff to get the boat in a second here.
Maybe. I guess it was said that in Proc Gen Overworld there can be parallaces that require ship access, and airship actually does not work. So ship might be required according to chat. So we'll see how that works.
Oh man, how big would that be if we discover that one of the islands has no airship landings, and he needs to, like, Jesus and Sonny need to, go find the ship in order to access an item. That would be so mean, but I would love it.
Yeah, it'd be pretty big. We'll see. Nothing really new. We've had a couple slabs translated. I don't think we've had the bottle turn in. I don't think we've seen Gaia yet, and I don't think either Sonny or Jesus have made their way back to Lefane just yet either.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. Good call out here that our runners are doing a really good job of kind of doing some proximity routing. They haven't really, I think it's really tempting to grab the airship and just fly away to the other islands that exist across the world. But they've done a really good job of maintaining kind of that proximity routing, like I said, to the items that are on that big, gigantic main continent, taking care of as much as they can. Now, we've got Jesus. Looks like he's branching out a little bit here. He's going to be checking the individual holes that you see in the ground, because there is an incentive item in one of the... It's been randomly placed in one of the Dragon Horde boxes. So there's a Brack item, which is nice to see. I don't think that's our incentive item here, but it is worth checking these Dragon Horde boxes prior to finding that incentive. We got Ale turning in the floater. He's in the air. Jesus is continuing to check those Dragon Horde locations, trying to find that one incentive item. Checking the map there real quick, looking for where that next island might be.
There's Onrak. So we now have knowledge of all 4, and the rod is for sale, but it's 8,000. Jesus did not have the cash for it. Somebody's turning in the bottle. I believe this is our first check on this one as well.
Ooh, drum roll. What's in the bottle? It's a chime. Sky, 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 baby.
So we are looking for Key and Oxia. We know where Rod is.
Yep.
We know where Cube is.
Yup.
So we just need those now. That's it.
There we go. Thanks, Phoenix. Brack item in a dream.
And looked like White Mage was in Gaia?
Yup. Found a white mage. If we want it. If you want it, come and get it. So let's see. We haven't seen the Lafane, the slab connection yet. So we're missing the slab connection. We have not done ordeals yet. So a few runners have touched the castle itself, but have decided to forego the drunken run.
Yeah, I think most of the runners, they weren't in, like the ones that were there when it happened, they weren't in the greatest position to do it. Like Sonny was there, had no casters, so you didn't even have warp or the potential of exit either.
Sure.
And knowing that you can't just save outside of it, and if you screw the maze up, be like, I'll just hard reset and do it the way I know it, and not worry about all the encounters. Yeah, you can't do that.
Oh, we got some movement. What's Sorbius up to? What's Sonny up to? What are we doing? We got Jesus taking the earth dive. He was able to buy that rod. Looks like he did have enough gold.
Yeah, but these Cobras said you made a terrible decision. We're gonna class Blizzard.
Oh my goodness, we got Blizzard snakes. Cobras! That's no good. Sonny picking up some magic. Gonna get that life too. Very important. What is Ale looking for?
He's turning in the TNT, it looks like.
He had a Hooray Dwarf flag on. He told his life story prior to being deleted. That poor dwarf. He only wanted to say hooray.
He was happy the Light Warriors were there to save the world, and then they murdered him instead. In cold blood.
Oh. For shame. But when it comes to incentive items, there are incentive items in 2 of our elemental dungeons. So the Earth Cave post-rod, random post-rod chest, there is an incentivized item. And then in the vanilla item in the Sky Castle, you're also going to find an incentive item. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I think right now, Jesus is crossing his fingers that key or that Oxia are going to be in this chest coming up here in a little bit in Earth Cave. Let's do it. I don't believe we found, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think we've found our random item in the Dragon's Hoard. So Sonny's checking some more chests here.
I don't think we have either. It could be the dud.
Maybe it is.
Because I think we're still missing one of the ones that have chests on Sonny's side. Maybe? That would feel bad if that was the dud, though, because you don't even know. You're just going to check everything and be like, what? It's like, oh, this was the dud.
Yeah, I think he's checking his map right now to go, where have I not been? All right, we got crown. Jesus the Frog finds the crown deep in earth. Is he going to check the other boxes? Heck yeah, what's in these boxes? A wear sword, a cabin, and some gold.
Yep, Sonny was able to afford the rod, so he can do earth.
Sonny finds his rod. We got Ale buying some white magic. Sorbius making the ice cavern dive. We're going deep, baby. Looks like we're going to get a Lich fight soon on Jesus' side. We got Sonny checking out some stuff. Ooh, we got Ale doing a volcano dive.
See, I like the volcano dive from Ale because his party is literally fighter and 3 red mages. I will nuke everything. This volcano will be nuked into the ground.
Interesting. Those nukes are really nice, to be fair. That is pretty cool. You like to see it.
Sonny looking for a place to land his airship on this island. I'm pretty sure the island he's looking at is the one where Titan's Tunnel comes out.
Yeah. So that's another thing. You won't be able to land your airship next to Sarda in a majority of scenarios. Ooh, that's Lefane.
I was gonna be like, that's why we have yet to see a slab turn, is because you have to go through Titan's Tunnel to go check it.
Interesting. So wherever Sarda is not going to have a place to land your airship. Fun fact. And in this case, we had Lefane show up on that same island. So unlucky runners, unlucky. Maybe next time, champ. We do have Sonny. He knows where the Titan's Cave is, though. He's gonna walk it out. Figure himself out.
We're gonna get a crown. Oh, the crown turns into the key. So that crown out of Earth, very needed.
Is necessary.
So we just need Oxio now. That's it.
So we need Oxiel to be in no mode.
No mode, yes.
But Jesus' disadvantage at this point is he did not run the gambit and find Chime or Cube yet. And we've got Sonny with the Chime, and we've got Ale with the Cube. So,
yep.
Again, we, the happy audience, have more knowledge than our runners currently. It's really not fair. We're watching 4 people go 4 different directions. They're pulling us apart. We're about to find our slab turning, though. Slap, 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 slap. Oh, where's he gone? We don't have Lefane Superstore on today. Sorry, Sonny. It's a roo stick! Yay! Everybody sad claps.
Jesus just picked up Chime. So yeah, we are. So I'm not seeing potentially a need for that ship.
Yeah, looks like ship unnecessary. So we've got a carry fight going on. Looks like it's going to be speed and power is the strat. Ooh, looks like Carrie came brought a knife to the knife fight. Ooh.
Carrie understands the threat. It's the nuking red mages. Sadly, there's too many of them probably for carries. So.
Oof, but those nukes just low rolled pretty hard. Both of them were less than 150. Oh, but another one rolls in at over 200 and wipes Carrie off the face of the map.
Yeah, that is our second orb. First time the fire orb.
Sorbius finding his boat, his water boat. Not feeling good about that. We got Sonny doing the waterfall shuffle.
Like he's back here, so he's gonna get his cube. So assuming he gets out of here with the cube, he'll be the first one with access to Mirage Tower and Sky Palace.
Hooray! Sky, sky, sky! We do have Ale. He's doing the Ordeals, Castle of Ordeals. We'll be able to see what comes out of here because we have not done that yet. What are you banking on? Is this going to be the tail?
I think it is going to be the tails. I'm thinking, like, what else? We know where Rod, we know where... other than, like, equipment? Yeah. I feel like it has.
I'm thinking what we could have left over is if this is the tail, then we could have the Oxyale be up in sky.
Yep. I'm seeing what else is incentivized quickly, just to see. There's a ribbon also incentivized, too. So, I think the 3 items we're missing was, like, ribbon, roo stick, and... Or no, we found the roo stick. So, ribbon, tail, and Oxyale.
Yeah, slab turns into roo stick. Alright, we got double Castle of Ordeals now.
Who's gonna make it through the maze first?
Yeah, I haven't been keeping track. I don't know what's what. My bad. Pick random killers.
I think it's 4 for the nasty one.
Ooh. Nobody picks 4. You gotta try the other 3 first. Unless I guess you're assuming the worst. Which might be the best way to go on this proc-gen map stuff.
I mean, depending on how the seed's going, you might just do that. Be like, you know what? Everything's terrible. It might as well be 4.
Nice.
Nope. Dale makes it through just barely first. Who makes it to the chest first now, though?
Have to see. Are we gonna make it? Maybe. Probably.
They are like.
They've got levels now. It's a little less scary.
Dale
Oh,
got a
step
random
for
encounter,
step.
though.
They are. Their encounter tables are different. That's too bad. Or maybe that makes it more exciting.
Yeah, that makes it more exciting because you don't know. Like, he could be one step. See, there you go. There's another one. Oh. Did you see that?
Oh, those sorcerers coming in hot
I think
with the glances. Giving them a little side eye.
Why not the
It's
tail?
the tail.
Vanilla. Did you see what we found as a weapon in here, though?
I did not.
The Masa.
No. It's made up. It's a legendary sword. It's just a legend.
No, you give that to the red mage. You have legendary swords on that fighter. Give him the katana. It's okay. It actually does kind of feel bad because, like, Ale's party, I feel like, unless, like, faster temper is locked out, you don't need class change. And most
really doesn't.
Probably. Ooh. Red gargoyles have thunder. I just saw that on Asani's side. And,
Gross.
I think he was in ordeals.
Oof. You hate to see it.
Maybe.
Ooh, did we ever figure out what the Cardia Trove item was?
I think it was. I think that was the dud. I think that was our second dud.
We're going dud?
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
going dud. So sorry, chat. Don't ask us which one of the dud was because, yeah, we don't know.
We're gonna say it's the Brack item because that's nice. It's at least usable. It's something that they can make use of.
I'll go with that. That's okay.
It was the Brack item. Thanks, Cardia. You tried.
Unless we pulled a ribbon from there and I didn't see it, but I haven't seen anybody go into the inventory to equip a ribbon. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think anybody has a ribbon yet.
I don't think they have either. That's kind of one of those big items that's kind of missing.
Yeah. All right. Ale making the Earth dive. Jesus making the Ice dive. Sonny making the Ordeals dive. Sorbius almost through Ordeals. You're about to discover the tragic tale? Kind of?
Kind of depends how you feel about promoting. Like, with fast being so fast is just straight promo locked. It's in the warp slot. So if you want fast, it doesn't matter what party you're running. You need that tail. So you're probably actually happy for that because, long Topher or normal Topher, however you want to call it, no fast and potentially no temper. You don't want to take a wipe, and I don't think you really want to go through that dungeon with no fast, no temper. That's gonna be kind of scary.
It's gonna be rough. They did get that saber bonk pretty early on.
True, we do have the saber. So.
There was that gauntlet that we picked up pretty early, so that is one saving grace. Maybe don't need temper, maybe. And they do have some of our runners do have the ruse stick that they picked up from our Lupa Lupa friends. So maybe they're riding ruse stick saber bonk to victory.
I mean, it's possible because you're gonna have that fighter who's that health is gonna be. I don't know what level his fighter sitting at yet.
Yeah, there's quite a few of these fighters that have got 630 already. Yeah, I guess it's obviously side by that. Just over 400 and it's only level 14. So that is the plus vitality bonus that our light warriors or our light fighters are riding.
Alright, Sonny about to grab the tail also last one to get the tail. It feels like Sonny's done the most overall exploration with that.
Potentially. I think, I mean, Jesus has made good use of his like early airship access, um, and has kind of covered a lot. I think the interesting thing to point out is that Sonny does have the chime and the cube right now, whereas Jesus is still missing that cube.
Probably not for much longer, though, considering where he just entered. So.
Oh man, it's like he's listening in. He knows. I think the ProcGen waterfall, I think, can be one of the most fun and one of the most like infuriating flags simultaneously. Because every once in a while you wander around and you're like, oh, there it is, it's right there. Pretty easy, you know, shorter waterfall, essentially. But there are other times where it can be super frustrating and you're just like wandering around for a while. And you're like, all right, time to right wall hug this until I find the right thing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm a fan of those types of flags. I mean, I wish we would bring back Confused Old Men as a regular occurrence in our seeds, but, you know, nobody seems to like that, except for me, so.
Yeah.
Confused Old Men. You heard it here first. Flag of the year.
Let's see what we got. Sorbius is doing some exploration. Ale just lit second orb. He has Earth and Fire lit.
Yep, Ale's got Earth and Fire done. Man, so lots of time sinks on this one. Ice, wasted time. Cardia Isles, wasted time.
Yeah, Ice didn't even have any like neat, you know, equipment from what I saw. It was just like we're here, and that's it.
Yeah, it did not come in with that hot gear.
Nope. Like I mean, I guess it had the metal slimes that you could, you know, but you found it so. Depending on when you went, you found it so early. You might not have the stuff to actually take it and get some levels off of it. But
yeah, it's a lot less fun. I don't know. I mean, I get that the metal slimes are a good source of experience, and when you've got the appropriate materials, you know, like Fire 3 and like a level 2 spell slot, you can take down those metal slimes pretty quickly. But I don't know. I feel like I'm never in that position. I feel like I'm always just like, ugh, whenever I see the metal slimes.
So I'm pretty sure Sonny was last. I know Sonny was last to tail, but I'm pretty sure he was first to promotion. So.
Yeah, I guess at this point I wouldn't be surprised if. I guess I know that I feel like Ale doesn't promote that often. And I feel like Jesus, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't promote either. But we'll have to see where they go.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends if you want fast. I feel like that's the question. Like, do you want fast? Promote. If you don't, don't.
It's true. We've also found a few bits of opal armor too. So getting that fighter's opal armor is the option.
Yeah, and I know like Ale doesn't have somebody that can swing it, the fighter, but like, you know, the parties that have a thief. Ale's found a katana, so maybe that katana actually came from Ice? I don't know. But that would be another reason for promotion is you technically have that second person who can swing a weapon and deal, you know, a decent amount of damage.
Fair. He does have that thief in that first slot, so I think he's looking to A, not get surprised, and B, maybe that thief might just be a meat shield.
Evasion tank. Sonny.
That's true. We also got Phoenix in the chat pointing out that the fighter with that legendary weapons, he can equip that katana then. So.
Yeah, but it's like, do you have him equip that, or do you know, use the muscle?
When you're right, Jesus. You're right.
We've got Jesus and Sonny in Mirage Sky, but Sonny not able to get away from that fight.
Those Catmen are vicious. It looks like they're casting sleep into Blaze. Is their spell? Is their
they weren't playing around. Let's see. Is this our Oxyale? Yes, it is. So that is go mode for Jesus. According to that tracker, that is our first go mode.
All right. Jesus says go, go, go. We're going to have to see if he can blaze through the rest of these dungeons. Or if he keeps running into sleep cats.
Well, hopefully we won't find them. Well, I guess, yeah, they do show up.
Although they're not
Oh,
in.
there's a
I don't
ribbon.
think. Hey, +3 even.
Finally got one of those.
All right, we're good to go. Got one ribbon. We're fine.
No, we're checking more boxes. Ooh, gold +2 race. Let's see. EX. Ooh, okay, well, there you go. Invis 2 shirt.
I mean, we already had the root stick, right? Only the fighter needs to survive.
Yeah, but now see, you could give it to the thief, so the thief can actually do something.
Adding
Get
value to
everybody
the
some
value list.
evasion. Except Kraken, when Kraken's like, "Nah, I will murder you. I don't care." You can't evade that. You can't evade everything. It's like, probably.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sonny is probably going to not be getting that ribbon, just checking kind of like recheck boxes. We'll get the Invis 2 shirt, but yeah, that ribbon, I don't think we're going to see that.
I mean, credit to Jesus. That's, I mean, I don't think I've made that check, or I would make that check, but he made the check and it paid off big. So
yeah, I mean,
we got a war mech, robot chicken.
He's going for it too. So, oh, Fast was level 8, not level 5. Oh wait, no, never mind. Black Mage had Fast. That's right.
That was the bonus.
Yeah, that was a bonus. Never mind.
We're in the money then. We got that Invis 2 shirt. We're ready to rumble. Block 2. Let's go. Fight that robot. Cut him up. Oh, lit 2 robot. Oh, he does not have... Jesus does not have a lot of HP left on many of his warriors. But he's swinging. He's swinging big. He's swinging for the fences.
He's trying. Oh, no, still up. Oh, nope, no. Crank strats. Oh, the evasion. He's still up. This Warmake is a chonky boy.
He's got a lot of HP, that's for sure. We do have Sonny taking on the Tiamat fight, but come on, how often do we get to see Warmech?
Down Warmake goes.
Warmech has a lot of HP. There we go. He goes down, all of that beautiful experience. All of his warriors jump up to level 23, whereas Sonirath taking down Tiamat, his warriors just jumped up to level 19. So that's a 4-level difference there. Jesus healing his warriors up, using all of those heal pots that he had. I think he had a plethora of them, 80-something or something like that. So he's going to run it down. Hopefully not run into another Warmech, or maybe hopefully run into another Warmech. Depends on how he's feeling about that. But that robot had a lot of experience, or a lot of HP. So maybe hold off a little bit.
Yeah, he had a lot of HP, but I mean, maybe we just didn't see it, thankfully. But he didn't seem to have many scary skills or spells to deal with. Like I saw Lightning too. The bad part about that is, you know, that's something that the 4 Fiends and Chaos.
Yeah, so that's more of a concentrated effort there. So, or more concentrated bad spells potentially on our our Temple of Fiends Revisited Fiends, as it were.
Yeah, we'll see. Sonny, he's made his way to Volcano. Let's see. Ale's still missing his chime, it looks like.
And the chime was... from the bottle turn in.
Oh, he's about to get it right now. All right. So
nailed it. We're just speaking this into existence.
And he has the loot, so it's not on the tracker, but he does have the loot. So he's, with everything he's checked, he's probably in, you know, pseudo go mode. He knows where the Oxyel is. He's just got to go get it now. We'll see what other checks he does to see if he gets any equipment.
I mean, yes. Does he know it's in Sky?
If he hasn't checked Canaria, because Canaria's got to be our ribbon.
True.
Because that's the only thing that we have yet to check, unless somebody's checked and we just missed it. But I believe that has to be our ribbon.
Yeah.
So in that case, like, he might think this might be the... Okay, he checked Canaria. So that then, if he checked Canaria, he has to know. that this is where Oxyel is.
Alrighty then. Look at that, chat. You beautiful bastards, you. Assuring us that things have happened. They could be yanking our leg, though.
I mean, it's
yanking
possible.
our chain, pulling our leg.
I wouldn't put it past chat.
Eating our breakfast.
Chat can be kind of sus like that at times. They just want to see the commentators. They want to see the commentators be like, hey, they're talking like this, like they know what they're doing, like they have no idea what they're talking about.
All right. Well, you can doubt chat. I'm going to be a chat believer. And we'll see how that coin toss plays out for us, all right?
We'll see. Let's see. We've got... so Sorbius looks like down to the first crystal light. Going to go after Lich. Sonny also starting his Earth Dive. And Jesus is on... Well, never mind. Has killed the carry.
All right. Jesus taking down the Fiend of Fire. Getting his third orb lit. We've got Sonny on his way down to kill Lich for his third, and Ale up in Sky gonna grab his third. He's about to grab his Oxyale here. Ale, that is.
Ale is in Gomo. Sonny still needs to find Key, but he'll get the crown here. Assuming he checks the chest on floor 4, that'll get him his crown, which he'll be able to turn to Key. Sorbius going right for Volcano to go light second orb.
Yes, sir. So Sorbius does have his crown already, so he just needs to get that crown turning. As soon as he gets that done, he'll be fine and dandy like sour candy. We've got Jesus heading into the Fiend of Water's abode, looking to take down the Sea Shrine. Light that last orb. Ale does the greed check, picks up his Invis 2 shirt.
He also skips the other ribbon, but he's already got one, so probably not as big of a deal. I mean, one, you really want one ribbon. 2 ribbons is just really nice because you've got 2 people that are protected. So.
Yeah, come on, man. More than one ribbon, that's just greedy.
I'm a proponent. If you want to give me all 3 ribbons, I will take all 3 ribbons and be happy about it.
All right. That's fair. How often does that happen, though? Find all 3 ribbons?
Depends. High shard hunts? High shard hunts?
Okay, there we go. I feel like I'm just happy if the seed's nice enough to give me 1. Particularly when they're not incentivized.
Yes.
All right, we got Jesus doing the quick greed check in the Sharknado room. We've got a handful of fiend fights happening on the left-hand side of the screen. Sonny taking down the Lich, and Sorbius taking down Carrie here in a hot second. There goes Lich. Oh. Carrie smacks that, knocks the teeth right out of that Black Mage. This Carrie had a little bit of HP as well. I mean, it took several nukes each time that we've seen it. But it does go down there for Sorbius. Lighten that orb. Sonny is looking for a check.
Grabbing Invis 2 for his, and I guess heal 3 as well.
There we go. All right. Now on the right-hand side of the screen, look at this. This duality is so nice. We've got Jesus taking on Kraken. We've got Ale taking on Tiamat. Tiamat goes down. Looks like Kraken casting some hold spells. Being kind of a jerk about the whole situation. All right, so it looks like Temper was in slot number 7. Level 7 Temper. We got Jesus buffing up to take on this Kraken. Looks like we're fighting, we're nuking, We're going full speed and power this round. Shazam with that Massimum. That fighter takes him down. All right, with that, Jesus got 4 orbs lit. What's the play, Captain?
I feel like you go to Canary. I mean, maybe you go to Canary because Temple of Fiends is nearby. You pick up the. If you know you've been paying attention, you know that the ribbon's there. So you're not gonna say no to a free ribbon.
Maybe. We're in Gaia.
Okay. I mean, okay, yeah. Some people might say no to free ribbon.
What are we in Gaia for?
Spells?
Is he looking? He checked armor, so maybe pro ring.
Temper? Maybe temper?
He's doing some magic checks.
I would guess it's got to be temper, which means we're looking for probably Gaia or bracelets, maybe for the incentive.
Maybe. Does he have bracelets? I don't think he has the bracelets.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at the free ribbon. Is the idea that you're gonna take what 30 seconds to stop in, grab the ribbon, and you're probably gonna go in a canary anyways to like stock up on heal pots and everything.
Yeah, doing a quick check, it doesn't look like Ale has the bracelet incentive covered right now. He's got gold, he's got a copper. I think he's missing a silver right now. I did not see a silver in his inventory.
Okay. Well, Sonny is off into the Sea Shrine, and Sorbius, we're gonna see this ribbon. Let's see if chat was right. Was it actually the ribbon?
See it with my own eyes.
There it is. There's the ribbon. So.
Ta-da! All right, Ale. Is he going to the armor shop here in Provoca? I think there was silver bracelets here.
There was a silver bracelet there. He was just.
He didn't grab it.
Yeah, I think he wanted to make sure he had the inventory. I mean, your list late in the game, typically you've got a full inventory of armor. You don't want to sit there and figure out who's got an open slot.
True. All right. So, Jesus and Ale looks like they are currently satisfying our bingo bonus incentive. Checking some magic. Gonna grab fast at level 5. Except he's not promoted, so.
No promotion, no fast. Well, you've got 2 charges of fast. You got a black mage, so.
True. Do you really need more than 2 charges?
I would like 3.
Yeah, me too. I will take as many as I can get.
Lich and carry. Lich, you probably don't need it. Carry, flip a coin. You might need it. Kraken, Tiamat, Chaos. Yeah, you really want it. You want fast on all 3 of those.
All right, Ale, doing the seaside shuffle, looking to conquer carry. Ooh, Brax carry on Sonny Wrath screen. Nice job, my man. Taking him out with the immediate spells. You'll love to see it.
4 orbs. So what's Sonny now? Is he going directly to Temple of Fiend? Or
I was gonna say, we're doing some world traveling on Jesus' screen. I'm not sure what we're looking for at this point. Is he looking to find his last bracelet? I'm a little confused. All right, so Sonny Wrath into Temple of Fiends Revisited. What was that, 56 minutes-ish flat? And we've got Jesus headed into Temple of Fiends at 56:30. So just a few seconds behind Sonny Wrath here. Ooh, they're running through the Temple of Fiends. This is the part where it gets real exciting. Temple of Fiends Revisited, the great equalizer of all equalizers. Are we going to find something nasty? Is there going to be something mean? There were a lot of stars when I believe Sorbius was checking the bats early on in the game. And there were a lot of stars that were being shown there. We could see some nasty stuff in here. So, gonna have to see what's gonna happen. So, we've got Sonny Wrath taking on Lich 2. Normally a speed bump. We'll have to see what happens. Nuke comes out. Arm 4 comes out. Ooh, nuclear from the Lich. You hate to see that. Although it's kind of nice to get out of the way now. Some swings, and Lich 2 goes down. Sonic through Fiend 1. Jesus on the Lich floor. About to take on Lich here. Sonny's got a lot of healing up to do after taking that nuclear hit. And at 58 minutes in, we got Ale heading into the Temple of Fiends, revisited himself. We got Jesus taking on Lich. Swings, swings. Ooh, big hits from that fighter. Damn. Takes him down. Didn't get to see that nuclear. Now we've got Sonny about to take on... what is this? What is the name of this fiend? Carrie. Kelly? It's Kelly. Kelly 2. Electric Boogaloo. What have we got from Kelly? Some hits. We got an Invis 2 going out here. Jesus about to take on Carrie as well. Here we go. Nuke hitting Carrie. Kelly still alive and well. Carrie swings out. We got Fire 2 coming out from Kelly. Lock 2. Like to see it. Invis 2 still coming in on Sonnyrath's side over here. Ice 2 stick. Dealing some damage. Coming in handy. Those hits are not coming very hard on Sonnyrath's side. And Jesus takes down Carrie in short order. Ooh, Kelly with Lit 3. Chonking away some of the HP on Sonnyrath's side. Casting Wall. We got a lot of prep work still going in. 7 hits for 400 damage over there, trying to take down Kelly. Gotta wait, we gotta hit, and big hits come through with success. Kelly goes down on Sonnyrath's side. We've got Jesus running into some seafood that he'd like to see maybe another day. And, ooh, Ale crunching that Lich. So, we've got Sonny and Jesus both about to take on Kraken 2. We've got Ale on the fire floor looking to take on Carrie 2. Alright, here's our first look at Kraken 2. Got Temper coming out on Jesus' side. Lock 2 coming out as well. Kraken hits, big hits on that Red Mage. Bye-bye. More Lock 2. We're going to fight, and we are going to fast that fighter. More Lock 2. Ink comes out, free turn. Big hits, 700 damage, nice. Before the fast even. We're gonna wait, we're gonna swing, we're gonna wait. Another big swing comes in, kablam. Down goes Kraken 2 on Jesus' side. We got some prep work going down on Sonnyrath's side. Ooh, the Brack coming out. That would be a 3 and 256, wouldn't it? Oof. Alright, we got one Light Warrior down on Sonny's side. We've got Jesus about to take on Tiamat 2. We've got Ale taking down Carrie 2 here in a sec, I think. Big swing. Oh, I thought she was going down there. My bad. Oh, Kraken laying the smackdown on Sonnyrath's side. Damn. He's holding A and praying right now. All right, Nuke's coming out. We're doing damage on Jesus' side. Ooh, that Thief goes down. Ooh. Tiamat 2 with those rough spells coming out. Damn. Hitting like a truck. Tia 2 might be our gatekeeper. Nuke goes out. Hits for a little bit. 5 hits. Ooh, Nuke comes out of Tiamat. Takes down that Black Mage. You don't like to see that. Fire 3 coming out as well. Wow, Tiamat is spell happy. Nuke coming out again. Oof. We got Tornado coming out on Sonnyrath's side. Ooh. Alright, Jesus goes down. He got booted from Temple of Fiends Revisited. Oh, Sonnyrath also going down. We got Ale. Ale is in our lead right now. He's got Kraken 2. Get the Lock 2 coming out. We got Ruse coming out. We got Fast coming out. We got Sonnyrath jumping right back into Temple of Fiends Revisited. Looks like we've got... Alright, Jesus jumping right back in as well. We got one red wizard down on Ale's side. Another red wizard going down on Ale's side. Lit 3 coming out. Here we go. Big swings. Survey says, oof, another, his fighter takes a hit. Nuke comes out. We're going to nuke and fight. Fight comes in handy. We've got Calamari. Gonna heal up. Gonna life 2 up. And we're gonna see a Tiamat 2 on Ale's side. Coming in hot. Gonna do some heal potting real quick. Make sure that everybody is healthy as can be. Ooh, Tia comes out with stop right away. Fast going down on that fighter. Really want to see that. Ruse coming out, Invis 2 coming out. Getting those charges out, but we do know that this Tia is spell happy. Took down Jesus, took down Sonny. Nuke comes out, Invis 2 coming out again. Ooh, there's that nuke from Tiamat. Ooh, takes down 14 HP and 1 HP apiece. Oof, that was a big hit from the fighter, though. What do we got? Another big hit coming in from that fighter. Ooh, not a lot of damage there, though. Cure 3s getting thrown around, making sure that at least that fighter's staying up. That's 1 red wizard down. What are we going to see now? Tornado? Swirl? Not tornado. Not swirl. Saber coming out. Yeah, we're not doing a lot of damage. Need that saber charge. Fire 3 coming out from Tiamat. Gonna take down another red wizard. There's Tornado. More Saber Bonk. Here's the wall, throwing up the magic wall. Sonny taking down Lich 2. We got Sorbius lighting his air orb. We've got a solo fighter riding the Tia 2 train right now on Ailmarkin's screen. Tia misses, goes for the swing. Where's that spell happy Tiamat that we all came to know and love? Oh, 6 hits, 676 damage. Takes down Tia 2, the first one to pass our gatekeeper. I don't think he's got any life spells, so this is going to be the solo bolo attempt. Ride or die, my friend, ride or die. Single fighter going to town. We've got Sonny Wrath in Temple of Fiends Revisited taking on Kelly 2. We've got Jesus the Frog taking on Lich 1. We've got Sorbius about to light his... Looks like he's diving in for his final water orb. And here comes the Chaos fight on Ailmarkin's side. Ruse going out. Big swing. Decent damage done. Nuke comes out. Ooh, takes another hit. We got second Ruse charge, but we're down to 177 HP already. Cure 3 coming out. Hit, miss. Another Cure 3 coming in hot. Chaos misses again. Going to Saber. Saber Bonk. It's Saber Bonk time. We do not have any fast charges available to us, so Saber coming in hot. Chaos swings and a miss again. Saber coming in. That's 3 Saber charges now. Looking for another Saber. Woo! Charge up that Saber. He's going to swing. He's going to hit like a truck that knows how to find weaknesses in your opponent. Here it comes. Here's the first big swing. Big swing comes in for almost 700 damage. Chaos misses again. Oh, Chaos is just swing happy over here. Another hit. 4 for 559. Here we go. Swing it. Finish him. Ooh, that was a big hit. 800 damage. One more fight. What do we got? Swing. Ooh, 343. We've got to be getting close here. Woo! 488, and we've got Ailmarkin with a finishing time of 1 hour, 5 minutes, 26 seconds. GG's out in chat to him. Now to our other runners. We've got Sonny. He's on, that's a Kraken 2. We've got Jesus about to hit up Kraken 2 as well. Kraken 2 hitting Sonny with the ink. We've got the Ruse coming out. Looks like we're doing some prep work this time. Although I think we should know from our last time, Kraken wasn't as scary as we thought it could have been. Our gatekeeper really was Tia 2 there. Got nuclear, or was it nuke happy? There's a nuke, tornado, fire 3 nuke sort of gambit that our Tia 2 can run here. All right, Sonny takes down that Kraken 2. Gonna gear himself up for a rematch with his most hated foe, Tia 2. Jesus bounces once more. Man, Jesus had all those extra levels. He was pretty high there. I think he's just running into some bad luck here. He also did not promote his party either, so his party's a little weaker because of it, but Tia on Sonirath's side, Tia 2. Cast Stop actually hits on 2 members of the party. You don't often see that in Temple of Fiends Revisited. Stop hitting. Usually misses. Here it comes. Tiamat 2 with the nuke spell, taking out 1 of Sawny's Light Warriors. We're going to go for, was that a Hail Mary Brak? We got the Hail Mary Braks coming out. Cure 3 coming out. Trying to keep the party alive, but Fire 3 says no thank you to that thief. Going to say see you later. Tornado coming out, knocking his members down to quite low, and that second nuke comes out and just wipes the party. Ugh, that hurts. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. We do have Jesus. Looks like he's grinding up some zombie Ds. Either that or that's... Oh, nope. I was going to say that zombie Ds is the trap tile, I think, before the loot slab. Whatever that is. The loot block. All right. We've got Sorbius now taking his first Temple of Fiends Revisited dive. Running into those Gasties. You love to see it. Ooh, we got Sawny and Sorbius running hand in hand through the Temple of Fiends. Revisited. Jesus the Frog, he's taken down Lich 2. He's been here before. He knows how to swing. He knows how to dance. He knows where to throw those punches, where to hit them. Hit them high, hit them low. And Lich 2 takes a dirt nap once again. Nice. I love it when the runners are essentially hand-holding through Temple of Fiends. We've got Sorbius, we've got Sonirath, running it down together. So happy together. All right, Jesus about to take on Carry 2. He knows the song, he knows the dance. He's going to come in hot and heavy. Take down that Fiend of Fire. Got that nuke for 150. Gonna throw out that lock too. That fighter's gonna swing, of course. Big hits, 299. Got that fast cast out there. Oh, we didn't wait on that fighter, did we? That fighter's gonna swing, right? Please? Ooh, Carry swings at that fighter. Nuke for 119. Okay, there we go. We got the fighter hitting this time. That Black Mage goes down. There it is. Big hit, 788 on the hit there. Alrighty, we've got Sorbius and Sonirath both taking down Lich 2. Oh, there's a little bit of separation now. That's okay. We still like it. They're both on the fire floor. Maybe they'll catch up at the Carry fight. Alright, in the booth with us, we got Ale. Is he doing a post-game interview? You want to say something?
Yeah, I figured I wasn't planning on doing one just with how the day's gone, but I figured how things turned out, I might as well pop in for a couple minutes.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Sorry, I saw your note at the beginning that said you weren't going to be there, and then I saw your name. Anyway, how you doing? How you feeling?
So I wasn't surprised when I turned in after finishing to already see both Sawny and Jesus and Topher. But I was kind of surprised just how it went. Like, the last couple fiends were just really, really nasty.
Yeah, you missed out, I think. So Lich 2 has got a nuclear cast in it. Additionally, there is a, what is it, nuke followed by Fire 3, followed by Tornado, followed by nuke that Tiamat has been laying down on your fellow runners that I think you missed out on. Tiamat decided to swing twice in your gambit.
So I caught all those. So I think I saw all 3 of those spells, and then my last surviving red mage went down the following round. Yeah, I caught all those, so that's what kind of got rid of all my mages there. But then Tia decided to play nice afterwards.
Yup. I think the one time Sawny's been close, or Jesus has been close one time. I'm not sure which one. But then the round started again with those spells, and Tia went right to the nuke right away again. After, we have that flag on, I think, where it's non-consecutive nuclears. So with the Proc Gen overworld, what did you think about this particular generated overworld?
I I felt like for the most part it was pretty linear. I think one of the things I did, so the couple practices I've run, both times I forgot to go and talk to like the Royals, because for whatever reason, TOF likes to somehow land early in the
Yep.
flags or in these seeds now. So I figured I'd at least start off by going and talking to the king, and then of course, I forget to talk to the princess for a little bit. Um, but no, I think overall the Procton's been playing pretty well. They kind of tend to be fairly linear up until a point, and then it's just kind of like choice overload with where you want to go once you're in the air.
Absolutely. I think this one of the things, I mean, I've run several of these myself, and I think I prefer this sort of map where it is one gigantic continent. I feel like I waste a lot of time bopping between continents when there is multiple continents here. So I think you guys, I guess me personally, I would like this map over some of the other Proc Gen maps I've seen. So one note I will make: how did you feel when you ran your crystal into herb into floater after having gotten the ship?
Well, I was kind of chuckling. I'm like, well, at least I got some use out of the ship. I think I went like, what, 5 feet to the west, and that was all she wrote, so.
Yeah. Yep. Well, so, I mean, when it comes to the airship itself, I know Jesus and Sonny, I believe, were both in the air pretty shortly after the start of the seed. I think it was like 18 minutes or so they were in the air. And we were lamenting. You had walked right past Matoya's cave once, and we were like, oh no. Hopefully this ship does not lead him astray, but clearly it didn't impact you all that much.
Yeah, I started looking for like a westward path over there. I think I just missed it, like for the walking in that direction. But I think the things early, like I went to the east first, like just clockwise around the map, and like ice wasn't the greatest. The blaze geist were a nice little find.
Yeah,
But I'm glad it kind of just got back on track eventually.
sure thing. Tell me, I'm forgetting in this moment, but did you run into the man-cats that were sleep into blaze? Because that was particularly nasty to a few of our runners as well.
Yeah, I think I only caught that fight like once or twice, and luckily the first time, I think only one of them got blaze off before I was able to escape, and then the second one I didn't get any blaze before I could get away from him.
Gotcha. All right, we got Sorbius on screen. He is discovering the difficulties that Tia 2 can posit. We've got Sonny in his Tia 2 fight currently, trying to take down Tia 2. Oh, and Tia is not playing nice. Smacks down Sonny Rat's Light Warrior. So Link's-a-Lot. Any questions for Ale?
No, you pretty much touched on all the ones that I was going to ask. So.
All right. Sonny running back into Temple of Fiends. I guess at what point do we ask if we grind more or not? I know that I personally hate, it feels so bad to me to walk away from Temple of Fiends and try to grind up at all, but sometimes that's the best call. Jesus into Temple of Fiends again. He's taking on Lich 2. He knows the song. He knows the dance. Lich 2, eating dirt.
As far as grinding, it just to me, it kind of feels like, why are you getting bounced? Is it just because of a lack of levels, or like in the case of Tia, it's just like bad turn order? Level with what Tia 2 has, levels are only going to mitigate so much of that unless you start taking your entire party to the moon. Just kind of got to get a little lucky to get through it sometimes.
Truth. Again. We got Jesus taking on Carry 2.
I was going to pop in real quick and just make an observation. I think one thing that has the potential to really catch a lot of players in this flag set is with the tavern recruiting only being able to replace nuns, because once you pick that party, you're pretty much, obviously you're locked in, but like I think that's really going to be the turning point for a lot of racers this week.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. You saw that red mage, saw that nuke spell, and you latched on. You were ready to rumble. You were ready to nuke the world to the ground.
Yeah, I figured, in like I said, in the couple practices I've run, like one of them just did not go well. And I think this is like the one type of flag set that has the real potential just to be like a giant, like rage-inducing flag set
Oh,
of
yeah.
all the ones in Fall League. But it's, I mean, looking at it, like I had the Saber Bonk. I know the Black Mage had plus fast as its blessing, but I was like, I'd much rather have like life in this scenario. Like I know life 2 won't do anything in combat, but the more options I have to keep people up, because every single one for some reason has a really nasty Topher, I'd much prioritize that over, you know, multiple pieces of utility like the Thief running or, you know, the guaranteed fast from Black Mage.
Yeah, I hear that. Well, oh man, we had our first 3 tier 2 fiends all on the screen at the same time. Sonny taking down Lich 2. We've got Sorbius about to take down Carry 2. And we've got Jesus working his way through Kraken 2. We got Sonny now with that Lich 2 down making his way to Carry 2. Or I should say Kelly, my bad. Kelly on the screen. Jesus makes it through Kraken 2, about to take on Tia 2, everybody's favorite multi-headed dragon. Going to save long, going to fast cast, getting some things off before the tornado rips through his team like the really boy that it is. Invis 2 coming down the line, gonna add some evasion to his squad. We got Sorbius bringing folks back to life after his carrier, I think. Sonya taking down Kelly too here in a sec. I believe that nuclear working its way through Jesus' team once again. Gonna cast some nuke, going speed and power. Gonna hit him hard. Hopefully. 5 hits, 535. That's pretty nice. And Viz 2's shirt coming on down from that thief again. We've got Sonny right up. Took out Kelly too. Love to see it. Walking through that water floor. That nuke comes out, takes care of Tia 2. Jesus making his way past Tia 2 for the first time here. Let's see what else we got in the tank. Healing up. Sonny about to take on Kraken 2. Sorbius also going to take on Kraken 2 here in a hot second. Alright, Kraken 2 on Sorbius' side. He knows the gatekeeper, Tia 2, looming ahead of him. He's got to chop up the squid first. Gonna have a calamari snack before he makes it to our spell happy friend. Jesus taking on Chaos. The Fiend of Fiends. Ruse cast going out on that Red Mage. Invis 2 coming on down from that thief. Chaos leading off with nuke. You'll love to see it. Bye-bye, Black Mage. So much for that fast cast we were looking forward to. Saber Bonk going out. Lock 2 coming out. You got to pump him up. Invis 2 coming on down from that thief again. Love that Invis 2 shirt. Lock 2 coming on out from that Red Mage. Ooh, we're gonna fight. Let's see what the swings look like. Ooh, that's a punch for 1 damage. 2 hits, 355. That's pretty nice swinging there. Invis 2 coming on down again. Chaos swinging a miss. Invis 2 gonna keep on going. More Saber Bonks. Sonny taking on that Gatekeeper. Taking on Tia 2. We got Lock 2 coming out on Chaos over on Jesus' side. Saber coming in hot. More Invis 2. I think is he at the stack limit? He might be at the limit for that already, but who knows? I certainly haven't been counting. Invis 2 coming on down. More Invis 2. Gonna cure up that fighter. Swings. Look like 4 hits for like 230 or something like that. Gonna have to hit him a little harder, Mr. Fighter, before that nuclear comes back through. Nuke coming on out from that Red Mage. Shazam. 200 damage. Hitting. Ooh, that was a nice hit there. Nuke coming out from Tiamat on Sonirath's side, showing him the business once again. Oh. Jesus must have won. I think he killed Chaos. Or his Scream decided he killed Chaos.
It does seem that way.
Well, for those of you who don't see what the racetime.gg looks like, we did have Jesus the Frog finishing with a final time of 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 9 seconds. So, GG's to him. He did knock out Chaos. I also did not see it. He was like one hit away. All right, Sonnyrath making it through, about to have a solo bolo on the Fiend of Fiends himself, Mr. Chaos. And away we go. We're gonna do the Roostick. The Roostick dance, the Roostick shuffle. One Roost cast, one Saber cast. Chaos hits for 240. That was a big hit. Ruse coming out again. There's the nuke. Say goodnight. Whew. Sonny picks himself up, dusts himself off, flies his airship to Crescent Lake. Gonna make sure he's full up on heal pots.
Yeah, more heal pots might have helped. I know he ran out and he was only at like 300 health going into Chaos. And knowing Chaos can hit hard like he does with a nuke in the chamber right away, it's like you gotta kind of have that health.
Yeah, this has been a cruel Topher. Whew. Alright, so Sonnyrath's doing a little soul searching. Maybe a little party upgrading. Always grabbing the level 7 magic. Cure 4 and Fade at level 7 for white magic. Those are spells you would love to have earlier on. You got Sorbius, killing off some green Medusas. Gonna take that Lich 2 fight. Here we go. Take it to him.
I'm gonna jump out of the booth, you guys. But I just want to say thanks to all you guys on crew for assisting with this, with restream commentary and tracking. I know it's a lot to keep up with in Proc 10, so I appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Ale. And GG's to you.
Yep, thank you. I'll be in chat, I think, for a little bit. So.
Wunderbar. Alrighty then. We've got Sorbius taking on Carry 2. We got Sonnyrath making his dive once again. Saber coming on out. Gonna bump up that fighter. Pumping up that fighter. Gonna take down that Carry 2 fight. Lit 2 rolling on down the party. Taking out the black mage. Taking the red mage down to 1 knee. But that Cure 3 brings it back up. One more Saber cast. Let's go. Let's swing. Swing. Bada 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 bada. Nuke comes out. Over 200 damage. That's good. Thief goes down. Carry says goodnight. 4 hits for a decent amount of damage, but not quite enough. Carry going after that red mage. Ooh, 5 hits for 700 damage. That'll do, pig. Takes down Carry 2. We've got Sonny about to take on Lich 2. Lich 2 goes down. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Heading on down to Carry 2. Oh, my bad. On Sonnyrath, it's Kelly. Kelly 2. We've got Sorbius about to tackle Kraken 2. Oh, Kraken 2 bringing the fire immediately to that fight, to that thief. Smacks him for over 700 damage. We've got Sonya taking on Carry 2. Ruse stick going out on Sorbius' side. Gonna ruse again. We're gonna wait on the black mage. Ruse for that red mage. Like to see that, I think. Gonna try to keep that red mage alive. Saber coming in again on that fighter. Nope. Good night, black mage. That you've got two people boosting themselves on that ruse magic, and the Kraken saw that one black mage right in between the two of them and said, "Good night." Sonya taking down Carry 2, heading on down to that water floor. Gonna say hello to Kraken 2 once more. Boom! Big hit from Quadruple A. Saying goodnight to Kraken 2. It's like having a small child. He just keeps putting him to bed over and over again. Alright, here we go. Sorbius taking on Tia 2. The big angry dragon. The big angry dragon with lots of nasty spells. Getting that fast charge out. Hopefully. Alright, stop magic rolls on down the party. Only the red mage is affected. Getting that fast charge out there. You love to see it. Saber bonk. There we go. The thief is going to wait again. What do we got? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? Saber coming out. Tornado from Tia 2. Rolling on down the party. Everybody survives. Everybody's a little worse for wear, though. We got Sonny taking on Kraken 2 up there. He's getting his Invis cast out, but his thief has taken a dive. Nuke comes out from Tia 2 on Sorbius' side, says goodnight to those mages. That's unfortunate. No life magic for you. Gonna do some drink strats onto that fighter. Try to heal up that fighter as much as he can before that thief takes a nap. Fire 3 says goodnight to that thief. We're gonna swing for the hills with the fighter. 8 hits for 632. That's pretty big. Getting some more hits in there. 6 hits for 375. And the nuclear comes through and says good night. Oof. You hate to see it. Doesn't feel good. Feels bad, man. We've got Sorbius doing a little flying around. Collecting his thoughts. Collecting his wits. Checking his map. We've got Sonny about to take on Tia 2 once more. Here it comes. Wall magic. Saber, stop comes through. Ooh, paralyzes that fighter. Hate to see that. Lots of paralysis. Ooh, he got all 4 party members. How does that happen? Ouch. Looks like we got a forfeit on Sonny Rat's side. I do not blame you at all.
Yeah, having that much difficulty with Toph, especially Tia, just hitting your entire party. You know, no resistance at all on stop. It's just like it's really demoralizing, and the amount of times he's already dove, it's like that I could definitely see that pushing anybody over the edge. Be like, you know what, that's it, I'm done.
Yeah. Ooh. Alrighty then. We've got Sonny in the chat. Hey man.
7 times. 7 times to get there. Get through once. A ribbon would not have helped. Because even with the one character resisting, ultimately, getting back up to speed on life pools with a double nuke nuclear Tia was not something that was going to happen.
Yeah. That Tiamat came in hot, particularly when the spell list was, I think, what was it? Nuke, followed by, or was it Tornado, followed by Nuke, followed by Fire 3, followed by Nuclear, followed by Nuke, or something like that?
So it was Stop, Nuke, Fire 3, Nuke, and I saw Tornado Nuclear.
There we go. That's the ticket. Or, the anti-ticket. Or, I don't know, you're right. But yeah.
Black belt would not have helped much for me on this one, as, like, ultimately speaking, okay. Yes, you get the extra MDef, but you have the Malice of -1 MDef per level, which makes it 3 per level. At level 42, you have 126 MDef, which even still has a fairly decent chance of anything getting through. With double nuke nuclear tornado, you going in with 999 HP still do not have any guarantee on surviving.
Oofda. Oofda indeed. Yes. We saw across the board, we watched Tia 2 kind of wipe the floor with party after party after party. So I guess you would take solace in that you were not alone in the drubbing that Tia 2 was laying out. Ale was able to survive. I guess I'm not really sure. Tia decided to hit 3 rounds in a row instead of casting anything. I think on Ale's screen, he got to see a majority of the spells, but oof.
I get that 16 hits made Tia 2 rounds, but you have to be able to get the order in order to do it.
Oofda indeed.
And that's ultimately where the problem was coming into play, is turn order in and of itself throughout the entirety of Topher, at least on the very back end, was not very good.
Yeah, it was very unfriendly. So, jumping into the rest of the seed, Sonny, if you don't mind me asking, you had kind of a gigantic continent to deal with. I guess when it comes to the proc gen maps, how do you feel about this one in particular?
This one was really, really kind with how proc gen plays. I have seen some very, very nasty proc gen maps, and this one was super kind since we had access to so many things right off the bat.
Absolutely. I think my comment was that you've got one giant continent, and it gave you an early canoe.
Yeah, that early canoe was like, oh, that's gonna be the seed. We have access to literally everything, and then Floater shows up, and it's like, well, let's get to the sky. We're off. And then I don't know why, but I didn't go all the way through Titan's wormhole in order to check to see what was on the other side, because I thought I'd have a spot to land down there. I get down there, it's all sand and forest tiles, and I'm like, I see the cave down there. That's got to be the other side of Titan's wormhole.
Yep. Yeah, so I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's one of the, pieces of this flag set, is that wherever Sarda is not landable.
I believe so, but I'm not 100% certain. Because I haven't done enough research into proc gen.
I don't think I've played one where I've been able to land.
But Titans ultimately wasn't required, and Sarda wasn't required. The Roost Stick was really nice to find, but unfortunately didn't get too terribly much use.
Yeah, I guess ice was a waste of time as well to throw it into that list. Ice was adamant, I believe, which turned into the boat.
Okay, I'm glad I never found adamant and didn't go through ice. I didn't mark that on my map where I found it.
Yeah, the most required part of Titan's Tunnel was having to walking through it to discover sadness.
Pretty much. But outside of Topher, the rest of the seed, it really wasn't too bad. Fairly early Maza, the Pillar Maze was a bit of a troll, and the Argoyles having Thunder sucked a bit. But, wasn't too bad.
Absolutely. Yeah, I almost forgot about the early massa, or the early available massa, that is. I think the troll in Ordeals was the fact that it was pillar 4 in the massa. Pickle's massa was in Ordeals.
Yep, it was in Ordeals 9.
On stream, we've got Sorbius taking on Tia 2. That stop spell comes in again and gets 3 of his 4 light warriors. So we're just going to go ahead and swing with that fighter. Just hold A and pray a little bit here. We're going to cure 3 on that fighter, try to keep him alive. That nuke comes through, lays waste to a majority of the party, but that black mage managed to stay up.
He should have swung, not waited. I think that was a mismenu.
Yep. There we go. Sorbius making it through. Now he's gonna solo bolo take on Chaos. Whew. Words are hard. I've been talking for a long time.
Who had the other nuke as well.
Yes, sir.
Bahamut was up in the northeastern corner of the map.
Ruse coming out. Saber gonna go through now. Here we go. Chaos showing off that nuke, gonna take that fighter down to just over 100 HP. Swinging through, gonna miss. Saber coming out again. Gotta start swinging. Chaos misses again. Chaos cast stop, doesn't work. Saber coming through one more time. We're gonna fight. Big swing, 3 hits, 500, not quite enough. Ooh, slow 2, that would have sucked, but it also missed, so whew. Another swing coming out here, 4 hits for, it started with a 3. 4 hits for another 300 damage. Come on. 2 hits, 290, and a hit makes it through, taking Sorbius's fighter down again. Yes, Dark Moon says F to pay respects.
Yeah,
Fly
this,
back and forth, collect
this-
the thoughts.
this Topher ultimately was really kind on the front end, abysmal on the back end.
This is true. The map was particularly nice. So the piece of this flag set that's supposed to be particularly tricky, the ProcGen Overworld, was surprisingly kind. And the piece that everybody knows and loves, the full Topher run, was particularly spicy.
Yeah, I mean, the random encounters within Topher just by themselves were not bad. It was really just Tia and Chaos.
Always Tia and Chaos, right?
And
Yeah, we
never
did have
fails.
Sorbius did check the bats at the very beginning. And I just offhandedly saw that one of the bats had quite a few stars on it.
I know the Chaos Bat did, because I talked to it while I was trying to talk to Sarah. And fortunately, Kraken 2, I mean, it's super punchy, but thanks to Invis 2 and an Invis 2 shirt, kind of trivialized that fight.
Yeah.
Except for the first time.
Yeah. Oof, those Frost Dragons don't want to let Sorbius go.
I'm trying to remember where I found the Invis 2 shirt.
That was the greed checks in Sky. Those 4.
Yep, that was the
consecutive
greed checks.
Which, I guess, fun fact, the chest to the north, there was a ribbon in there.
Of course.
But who's checking greed chests on Sky? What is that, Sky 4?
Yeah, that was Sky
Sky
4.
3? We get to see Lich's nuclear play there. Lich 2 Sorbius looking for the takedown. Gets it.
But
Now we're gonna see.
I'll let you guys get back to it.
Thanks, Sonny.
Hopefully Sorbius finishes this out and does make it past Tia 2 and Chaos, because those two are disgusting.
GG's, my man. Good luck.
GGs. Thank you.
All right. Well, I want to say a quick thank you. We did have Goats Pirate and Guardian Marcus today as our friendly trackers. They did an excellent job. So, props to them. Thank you. Applause all around. Yay! We've got Sorbius taking on Carrie too. It's not Kelly on this side of the map, on this side of the screen, in this quadrant. That black mage is already down, but that red mage is still up, so there's still a chance. There's still hope. We still have life magic. Big hits coming through from that fighter. Over 500 damage, takes down Carrie too. We're gonna pop some of those life 2s and be right as rain. Drink some more of those health pots. Make sure everybody is happy. Well, are they really happy? They're like 2,000 years in the past in some temple fighting demons from demons of chaos, elemental demons of chaos. Are they demons? Tell me, chat. Are they demons? Sometimes. Water floor. Seeing that seafood party pack. Some good movement. They're fiends. Yeah, you're right. And here's Kraken 2. I'm guessing Sorbius did not get the Ruse 2 shirt. Or the Invis 2 shirt, excuse me. Ruse 2. That would be an interesting spell. Can't say the word for Tia 2 on Twitch. Well, that thief is already taking a dirt nap. Ruse is going out. Ruse is going out again. Kraken says down the middle solves the riddle and says good night to that black mage. Swirl coming out from Kraken. Have we seen that yet? Have I just not been paying attention?
I don't know if we have seen that. Or we've just seen it so many times, everything's just starting to...
Yeah, maybe everything's a blur. Yeah, Ruse 2, what is this, Spellcrafter? You betcha. Wait till next week.
I was like, that's next week. We get to do that.
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, we're
I
at
mean,
the
we
start
are
of
messing
week.
up the timeline here.
We're at the start of week 2. We got a long ways to go still.
All right, what do we got? Big swings for Kraken. Here we go. Oh, that was not as big as we were hoping for. Just 200 damage. There we go. Another hit for 174 damage. Come on, fighter. Bring it on home. 2 hits, 172. That's enough. Deals the fatal blow. Do we have life magic? All right, we've got, what is that, 5 casts? We'll have 4 casts left going into this fight. We'll have to see if our appropriate light warriors survive. I really think we're looking for at least the black mage and the fighter to survive to have our best chance at chaos. Getting that fast cast out there, I think is the hope.
Ideally, the black mage can die. If the red mage survives, you're good. You can just bring everybody up. But
true. We got those ruse casts going on that red mage. Gonna try to keep it alive, but not really gonna help much against the spell list that we know this Tia 2 has. Saberbonk coming out. We're gonna wait. We're gonna fight. Nuke coming on down the line, and everybody survives. Huzzah! Big hits, 5 hits, 470 damage coming out on Tia 2. We're gonna wait. We're gonna hit. We're going to Cure 3, trying to keep that red mage alive this time around. Fire 3 rolling down the line. Ooh, that black mage survives. That red mage survives. Another hit. Didn't quite catch how much damage that was. We're going to roll some more Cure 3s out for that red mage. We get another hit in from the fighter, 762 damage. That was pretty good. That tornado rips through the team, though, but the red mage has enough health. He's hardy. He's hale. He's making it through the tornado, and that fighter knocks down Tia 2. All right, this will be Sorbius's first crack at Chaos with more than just a fighter. I believe he had one fight where it was just his fighter, and he came up on the south side of it. Ah, worms. Oh, it's
Good
fine.
for EXP, but I don't think you want to risk potentially having something bad and wiping to them.
What an interesting place to risk it for the biscuit. All right, here we go. Heading on into this final Chaos fight. Fast. Get that fast out. What are we doing? Red Mage casting Ruse. We're going to get that Saber out. Lock 2 coming out from that Thief. Doing the lock dance. Ruse goes out on the Red Mage. Fast going out on that fighter. That's what you like to see. We're going to heal pot that fighter. Looks like that was the Saber Bonk.
Yep, Saber Long. Heal pot.
Getting that Cure 3 out. Making sure that fighter is hale and hardy. Ooh, Chaos misses the Thief. The Thief with the dodging skills. Saber coming out one more time. Saber again. Here we go. Oh, Chaos misses one more time. Wow. That Thief. He's making his money today. Oh, and then the nuke comes out from Chaos. Rolls right down the team. Oof. And puts that Red Mage right in the dirt. We're going to heal up our fighter. Ooh, that Black Mage is going to swing. Swing and a miss. Little Black Mage.
Chaos had stop as well.
Oof. The fighter stays up. Fighter's going to swing. Here we go. Ooh, 1130. That was a good swing. We take those. Slow 2. That's scary. 7 hits. Is that 850? Whew. Doing it big. Oh, that fighter can only dodge so long. He goes down. Another 1000 damage. Shazam. Sorbius takes down Chaos. GG, Sorbius. Get him. Way to hang in there, my dude. All right, Sorbius's finish. That is the party. That is the room.
Yeah, that is everybody.
So with that, I want to thank my co-commentator, Sir Links-a-Lot. Thank you so much, my dude.
Yeah, it was good. Lots of fun. There was kind of, seed wasn't too bad until we got to Topher, but that's sometimes how it goes. So we'll see how the rest of the week 2 goes.
That's just the way RNG rolls. Thank you to Ghost Pirate and Guardian Marcus, our trackers today. Thank you to Dark Moon, who does so much for this community, but in this particular instance was our restreamer. So thank you for that, man. Thanks to RPG Limit Break for hosting our race today, and we're looking forward. Our next fall tournament race takes place on Tuesday. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Tuesday at 10 o'clock Eastern.
Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Tune in for another Proc Gen race. It will be Proc Gen on Tuesday, and then Wednesday, and then Saturday. So that will round out week 2 of the fall league for 2023. Any final thoughts, Mr. Links-a-Lot?
No, it was, like I said, good seed. Looking forward to the rest of the week, and we'll see how things go.
Beautiful. All right. Thanks out there. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. And thanks for tuning in. Bye.